Hi everyone, welcome to Attax 7799 channel. Hope you're all keeping well. And today I'm going to be doing a video for the UEFA Champions League match attacks for season 15-16. If you're all aware that Topps have taken the rights of Panini for the Champions League this past season, so they're going to be doing the collection for us for the next 3 years. The first collection is the one right in front of you, and what I've got here is the Nordic edition of the Champions League. And the Nordic edition basically will contain extra cards or an extra subset for us to collect. Otherwise, it's the same collection in terms of the number of players per team or the gold, silver and bronze cards. So this is the Nordic edition. It came with a massive checklist poster. It's very basic with the team, the player and the cost of the player. Really basic, nothing special. And down here is the Nordic exclusive, the 100 club, man of the match, the duos, all the subsets. It's very similar to the Premiership collection in terms of the subset, the duos, the man of the match, the 100 club, and of course they got the badges. There are no badges or logos in the Champions League one, which is a shame really, because it's a very nice subset. But anyways, the Nordic exclusive are right here as a 15 card exclusive to the Nordic section. We'll have a look at that. It's complete, so I'll show you that later. And on the other side, it's the play pitch, massive play pitch. So basic really from Topps. Inside you get a paper, like a single sheet, double-sided, on how to play the game. I'm sure you're all lads out there, lasses, you know how to play the game. On the cover, of course, all the big stars, fronted by CR7, Messi, Muller, Hulk, Ozil, Sterling, Hazard, Schürrle. So let's have a look at it. Again, the checklist. 26 teams represented in the Euros. Unfortunately, there was no Atletico Madrid. I guess they couldn't get the rights for that. First team is Arsenal. You will notice that the teams are not in alphabetical order. Neither are they in the group order. So we're not going to get Group A 4 teams in a row, or we're going to get alphabetical order teams. So we start with Arsenal. It's the usual 9 players per side, and continuing on, the star player Sanchez, then Koscielny and Mertesacker as their defensive duo. You will notice that the duos are going to differ. You're going to have defensive, you're going to have midfield, you might have the striker duo, but the star players and the shiny for the duos are exactly the same as the ones done for the Premier League one and the Bundesliga one, in terms of the design or the type of card. As you can see, the player, star player here. I will show you the Premier League ones, for example, just to compare them and see how innovative Topps are in compared to Panini. Alright, here's a star player from the Premier League one, the match attacks, and of course I found you Sanchez. So here we go. It's basically the same. If you look at his ratings, if you look at the design of the card, of course there's the stars for the Champions League and the Champions League logo Here it's replaced by the logo for tops. Star player on the side. Not much difference between both cards. The font may be a bit bigger. It is bigger for the Champions League. The badge moves from inside to the outside top left. But yeah, that's basically the difference between them. You would like to see a bit of difference between collections and not be repetitive and boring, because collectors know what they're spending their hard-earned money for. Next team is Porto. Same concept. Then it's Man City. That's Man City. Sky blue. Here we go. Then it's PSG. Cavani gets the star player. Ibrahimovic gets a basic player. Just a base card. Surprising that. Real Madrid. And James Rodriguez gets the star player. Ronaldo gets a base card, and that's because Ronaldo is in the gold, silver and bronze limited editions, so they're trying to balance things out. Next is Olympiacos, Greece, Wolfsburg from Germany. Then it's Chelsea, Costa, star player. PSV Eindhoven from Holland. Bayern Munich. Benfica, Portugal of course. Bayer Leverkusen, Germany. Then it's Borussia Mönchengladbach. Barcelona, of course. And because Messi is a limited edition, the star player is Suarez. Here we go. Again, exactly the same. The star player subset. Then we've got Zenit, St. Petersburg, the Russian champions, who have lost Hulk this season. He's gone to China. Then Sevilla, who were in the Champions League but got knocked out in the group stages, went off to the Europa League and beat our Reds in the final. Gotta say, fully deserved. Liverpool didn't show up in the second half. It's alright, we'll get it next year or the year after. Dynamo Kiev, Ukraine. Then it's Genk from Belgium, newcomer to the Champions League. They did pretty well. I think they got to the last 16. Man United. Then we got CSK Moscow from Russia. Then this is Malmo. Almost identical kit to Man City. Could be a bit confusing. You got to keep an eye on the logo. Here we go. Galatasaray, Turkey. Podolski, Bullet, Yilmaz, Schneider. Then we get the Israeli team. I think it's Maccabi Tel Aviv, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, is Maccabi Tel Aviv. I just wanted to make sure. In their very recognizable bright yellow and blue kit. Then we got Dynamo Zagreb from Croatia, another newcomer. Then it's Roma, Italy. Then the old lady, Juve. Famous black and white striped shirts. And then we get the man of the match. We get Giroud, Hart, Kroos, Matuidi, Rodriguez. And I will show you a compare as well. The man of the match for this subset, this collection, with the Premier League one. Alright, so let's pick one. Let's have a look at Mandzukic for Juve. Again, tops in the background there, shiny. Champions League logo. Name. Let's compare it with the Premier League one from last season. I'll just pick a random player, pick a different coloured kit so we can see the difference. So we got David Silva for Man City. Here we go. Once again, the bottom part, the numbers are, the font is slightly larger on the Champions League. There's all the attributes here. There's no attributes for the players for the Champions League. It's really basic, either defense or attack. The price or the value. Then basically is the background. In the Premier League it's different. Tops here, Champions League logo here, man of the match, man of the match. So slight difference, but at the end of the day, not that much different from each other. So that's the man of the match for the Champions League. Next we're going to get to the 100 club. Neuer, Ramos, Hazard, Messi. There's only 4 of them, 1 per position. Let's have a look at Leo. For all the Messi fans out there. 100 club, shiny there, you see that? 101. Next, it's the Scandinavian Stars. So that's one subset for the Nordic edition. They're really basic cards, they're not shiny. It's just a basic card. Scandinavian Stars, Ibrahimovic, of course. It would have been nice if they could have done these differently, not just like a basic card. They could have done a subset of it, shiny maybe. It wouldn't hurt if you're producing an extra subset for your Nordic market or your collectors in general, trying to make it a bit special. So that's the Scandinavian Stars, 7 of them. And then there's Mega Stars. And the Mega Stars, we've got 6 of them. We got Costa, Robin, Sanchez, Aguero, Rodriguez. There's 5 of them. And 4 Rising Stars. So once again, let's have a look at a Mega Star. Basic. Could look like a base card if you mix it up with the rest. But difference here, it says Mega Stars. That's Robin. And then the last 4 is Rising Stars. We got Benfica, Talisca, Memphis Depay, Bellerin for Arsenal, and Draxler for Wolfsburg. And once again, they are not that different than just the base card. Next, we're going to have the limited edition, and this is the only part of the collection that I have not completed. It's just too difficult to get them all done, but that's alright. I will show you the notable ones that I've got. Ronaldo Gold came with the starter pack. Here we go. And once again, Panini have outdone Topps, in my opinion, when it comes to limited editions. I do realise there's many limited editions out there from Panini Euro 2016, but at least there's none of that gold, silver and bronze. I've only got 2 Messis, I've only got 1 Hazard, and that's after spunking shed loads of money, hard earned, trying to finish the collection, but not done yet. Second page, gold Yaya Toure. Here we go. Then a complete Konoplyanka for Sevilla. Gold Ozil. And then finally, the last page. Got Lewandowski gold, silver, bronze, and the bronze Schürrle. So they have done 8 limited editions. So 8 times 3, 24. So you young lads out there who love collecting, you've got to really save up your pocket money just to get close to having some of them cards. I'm an adult with a job and I still haven't even managed to finish it. So Topps are really racking it in and sort of abusing it a wee bit. So if you watch Football Cards and Stickers, Andy, he's been on that for a couple of years now, trying to have Topps change their ways and scrap this gold, silver, bronze malarkey. Unfortunately, I don't see anything changing. So we need you guys out there. We need your support. We need your voices. Write to Topps customer services. Complain. Just say something. Put a word out there. Have a chat with your mates. Have a chat with your dads, your uncles, whoever collects. And the more voices, the better it'll be. They'll change this and they'll make it easier for us collectors, and especially for you young lads or the girls out there. If you like collecting football cards, easier for you to finish this collection. A booklet that came with it, a game guide. I'll show it to you. Captain cards, of course. The duo cards, the man of the match. How to play online. And how to collect all the limited editions. And the 100 club. So this concludes the video for the UEFA Champions League Topps Match Attax for 15-16 season. I'm sure if you're aware or not, the Champions League qualifying stages has started already last week actually, midweek. And they're carrying it on until they get to the group stages. So since the Euros are finished, there'll be less and less Euro products to video or upload. It's time for domestic football. Premiership's going to start. Bundesliga, Serie A, Liga BBVA, Spain. Every league in Europe is going to start around August, end of July. So it's time to do the Champions League and the domestic football videos. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Please give it the thumbs up in your like section. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I've got a lot of nice stuff to share with you in the future. In the meantime, Red Scouser signing off. Ta-ra.